Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Catch It Live first, slightly earlier than advertised. That is unusual.
Timmy!
No, it's Jimmy. Blah, blah, blah. I am Jimmy James. Thanks for joining me tonight. It's the 26th of August. I don't know where this year has gone. A lot of these games tonight have kicked off at 7:45. I'm a little bit late because of work, but hey ho, we are here now. Inverness Cali Thistle 1, Aberdeen under 21s 1. Inverness getting back on level terms there. Chankazimba on 12 minutes. And Cambridge 2, Charlton 0. Killian Kouassi on 29 minutes, doubling Cambridge's lead. If you're wondering what this game is in the background, it's Wisła Krakow's game from the weekend against Śląsk Wrocław. Or if you're in the UK, you might be calling it Slask Rocklaw. But you would be wrong. I've not even put my bet on tonight either, so let's we'll get cracking with that in a minute as well. If you've had a bet tonight, let me know what you've had. We'll cheer you along. I haven't yet, but I will be doing shortly. I'm going to put one on now. See if we can make a few shekels for the weekend. Frankie James is in the live chat. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Frankie. Hope you're doing well. I know you're doing well. Good to have you in there, though, as always. Some interesting European games being played at the moment as well. Kai Almaty against Celtic in the Champions League qualifications game. It's 0-0. 0-0 on aggregates as well. That's gone into extra time. Massive game. Massive if you're a Celtic fan. They do need that European football. Molly Tennant's in live chat. Molly says hi. Hi, Molly. Been good to see you. Frankie James says, a few shekels would be nice. It would indeed. She says, hi, Molly. Molly Tennant says, hi, Frankie. Molly's on the ball tonight. Molly's on the ball. Where's the ad man? Where's the ad man? My grandson, he's going to be a YouTuber of the future. He's only 8 years old. We've been trying to come up with his YouTube name. He's not having it, though. He's called Adam. So I said, why don't you call yourself Adman? Something a little bit different. Nope, it's Adam. Just looking at that goal going in there for Cambridge from Killian Kouassi. Cool finish, use his strength there. Nothing the keeper could do about that one. Yeah, if you're a Celtic fan, I bet your old April is twitching. Is it going to go to penalties as well? We'll find out. Not long left in that match. Extra time being played. Molly Tennant says, he's watching with me. Adman. Taking tips off his granddad on what not to do, I reckon. That's an early goal as well. 12 minutes. Stoke 0, Bradford 1. Will Swan. Towering header. Put it to the keeper's right-hand side there. Stoke going well in the league, but they're behind tonight against the Bradford side. Against the Bradford side, who... no, that was Doncaster, wasn't it? I was thinking, who was it who knocked Middlesbrough out 4-0? It wasn't Bradford, it was Doncaster. There's been a protest at Sheffield Wednesday tonight as well. The fans are watching at a local park, or they are just not turning up. There was one fan in the stand. The main stand, there was a few fans in there, but a lot of them are staying away, not happy with the owner. Got a good result at the weekend, didn't they, as well, against Wrexham, 2-2. Jared Bowen's in here. Ooh, keeper with a decent save. He would have expected to do better there, though, but Wolves hanging on. It's still 0-0, West Ham and Wolves. Stirling Albion 1, Hibernian under 21s 0. Jack Harkness on 20 minutes, giving Stirling Albion the lead. And it's time to get that bet on. Right, what are we going to go for tonight, Jimmy? Start off by putting your glasses on. Right, let's get logged in. See what's on the go. Vitality Stadium, it's still Bournemouth 0, Brentford 0. Right, here we go. Tonight's football, tonight's matches. Let's go for... Let's see what we can do. Over 2.5 goals. It's Barnsley 0, Rotherham 1. Arjani Martha on 19 minutes, giving Rotherham the lead. Wolves and West Ham, over 2.5 goals. Ooh. 4.5, we'll have a little bit of that. Bournemouth and Brentford, I think we'll have a bit of that. Brentford have just hit the post as well, so still 0-0 though. 2.25. Birmingham and Port Vale, 2.4, we'll have a little bit of that. Norwich and Southampton, could be goals there. And also Accrington and Doncaster. Just been talking about Doncaster, so that could be a little bit of fate to have that game. 21 minutes. Wigan Stockport. Millwall and Coventry. That was an 8 o'clock kick-off. I think we could have a... Millwall have been going great guns in that. So have Coventry though, with that 7-1 drubbing of QPR on the weekend. Carrow Road, though, it is still 0-0. Norwich and Southampton. In the Scottish Challenge Cup, who are we going to be going for? Kelty Hearts and Celtic under 21s. Let's go for overs in that one. East Kilbride and Motherwell under 21s, 1.85. Yep, we'll have a bit of that. What are we up to at the minute? 2,500. 2,600 now. What about Elgin City and Dundee under 21s? Will do. And I think Spartans and Peterhead could have some goals in that one. That'll do me. Right, that'll be 12,000. That'll do. Oh, the faithful at Home Park, they're not going to be happy. Not going to be happy with this one. Swansea 1, Plymouth 0. Zan Vipotnik on 22 minutes, putting Swansea into the lead. They're getting a bit of a habit of coming back, though, in these games, Plymouth, so we'll see. But not the start the faithful down at Home Park would have wanted, that's for sure. Right. That bet's on. Let's have a look what the cash out is. Already down to 23 pence, so could be struggling with that one. Plymouth would be looking for a good run in this in the cup as well. Bring the shekels in. We're just looking at the goal now. Defence backed off there. A rasping shot from 20, 25 yards. It was one of them that hit the underside of the crossbar as it went in. Keeper, no chance. Didn't get closed down quick enough. Should never have got that shot away. But Zan Vipotnik, he made the most of that. And if a goal is if it's going to be worth putting you into the lead, that's it. He just said, pick that out the back of the net. And that's all the keeper could do. Oldham 1, Man City under 21s 3. Luke Hannant, a 52nd minute penalty, at least getting Oldham onto the scoreboard, but that's probably going to be dead and buried already, that game. Hillsborough just kicked off, 9.5 minutes gone. It's still Sheff Wednesday 0, Leeds 0, big derby of the past. I suppose it's still a big derby now, but with the struggles on the field and off the field for Sheffield Wednesday, I don't think it'll have quite the same intensity. East Fife 2, Kilmarnock under 21s 0. Tommy Goss on 24 minutes, doubling East Fife's lead. My cash out has already gone down to 18 pence. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Just have a quick check of the volumes. It's on ultra low latency, so we'll have to be quick. Everything sounds good. Still waiting for an opening goal that is going to come in the Celtic game. The Champions League qualifier, 0-0 on aggregate, but it will be played to a finish tonight, that game, whether it's going to be from penalties or in extra time. There will be goals. Wolves have just been awarded a penalty kick against West Ham. It was Wolves attacking down that left-hand side, broke into the penalty area, and it was one of them where it is a penalty. Definite penalty. It was, who's number 27 for Wolves? I can't see who that is. It was the faintest of touches. Yeah, no, it was definitely a penalty, so no arguments there. It's going to be I can't see the rest of his name, who's going to take that penalty. Referee's just making sure it's placed on the spot. Don't walk into the penalty taker, referee. You might put him off, and if you do, make sure you apologise. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Bruno Fernandes. I would have been embarrassed in that post-match interview. The referee upset him because he didn't apologise. Absolute shambles. Get shot. Here we go. Our Wolves going to take the lead. Chan. Oh, it's come off the post. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. I can't believe it. So he's took the penalty. It's come off the post. Keeper went the wrong way. It came off the post, came back into the penalty area, and following up, a Wolves player, I couldn't tell you which one, we'll find out in a moment, has put it back to where the keeper was, but while the keeper's on the floor trying to save the penalty, it's gone underneath him. So Wolves look definitely in. Definitely in. East Kilbride 1, Motherwell under 21s 0, Jack Healy on 26 minutes. Elgin City 1, Dundee under 21s 0, Josh Walker on 26 minutes. And East Fife 2, Kilmarnock B 1, Kilmarnock, they've got it as Kilmarnock B. It's Kilmarnock under 21s 1. Ewan Bowie on 26 minutes, pulling one back for Kilmarnock, but still trailing there. Kelty Hearts 0, Celtic under 21s 1. Finlay Hale on 28 minutes, giving Celtic a lead. What the first team would give for that goal. Still 0-0 over against Almaty in that Champions League qualifier. And following up for Wolves was Rodrigo Martins Gomez on 43 minutes, putting Wolves into the lead after that missed penalty. It looks like it's going to be Wolves' night if that little piece of luck has got anything to go by. And believe it or not, my cash out with Betfair has gone up now to 75 pence. They're getting worried. They're getting worried. Frankie, get the KFC on order. If that 12,000 comes in, £12,675 and 41 pence. If that comes in, I'll treat you to a KFC later. Stranraer 2, Rangers under 21s 0. Jordan Stewart on 44 minutes, doubling Stranraer's lead. And it's now Cambridge 2, Charlton 1. Ibrahim Fuller on 44 minutes, pulling one back for Charlton, but they're still trailing Cambridge by 2-1. Do you know, I can't think that anything's going to come for Sheffield Wednesday tonight. All the troubles they've got. Leeds need some confidence, and I think Leeds will take that victory there tonight. Just looking at this Charlton goal against Cambridge, and Ibrahim Fuller won the ball himself in Cambridge's half, took it forward, and if you were a Cambridge fan, you'd be thinking, go on, shoot, you're not going to score from there. He did, though. I think the keeper was a little bit unsighted. Seemed a little bit slow in getting down to his left, but yeah, he's pulled one back for Charlton. Half-time it is Stranraer 2, Rangers under-21s 0. And Sturm Graz 0, Bodo Glimt 1. Matthias Jorgensen on 15 minutes, firing one in for Bodo Glimt. That's in a Champions League playoff. Second leg at the Almaty Central Stadium. It's still Kai Almaty 0, Celtic 0. They're in extra time now they're in added on time at the end of extra time. It'll be tense. East Kilbride 2, Motherwell under-21s 0. Jack Leach on 30 minutes, giving East Kilbride a 2-0 lead. Bristol Rovers 2, Tottenham Hotspur under-21s 3. Fabrizio Cavagen on 54 minutes, maybe getting a chance for Bristol Rovers to get back in that game. Stoke 0, Bradford 2 now. Brad Halliday on 31 minutes, doubling Bradford's lead. And it is full time in that Champions League playoff. Kairat Almaty 0, Celtic 0. Full time, everything's completed. Penalties it's going to be. There'll be some nervous Celtic fans. 9 hours of travelling to get to that match. So kudos to all the Celtic fans who have made the journey. My cash out's coming down now. We're at 50 pence. We're at 50 pence. I'm just wondering if that Celtic game, let's see if we can have Hillsborough. It's still Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leeds 0. I just don't see Sheffield Wednesday getting anything from this game. Chance here for Leeds. Good defensive tackle. If that tackle hadn't been made, I think the keeper might have been struggling there. But just looking at these chances, it's Sheffield Wednesday are hanging on here. It's all Leeds as you would expect. Cardiff 2, Cheltenham 0. Callum Chambers on 32 minutes, doubling Cardiff lead. Liam and Ben Moyle, they'll be happy. Massive Cardiff fans. And Preston 2, Wrexham 1. Liam Lindsay on 32 minutes, putting Preston into the lead there. It's half-time. Wolves 1, West Ham 0. Could say it's a fortunate goal for Wolves. Missing the penalty, but putting the rebound in. But then again, they reacted the quickest, so you snooze, you lose. And on that occasion, West Ham lost. Yeah, they're having a little bit of a... I'm not sure whether Wrexham, whether they're doing well or struggling a little bit. This second goal from Liam Lindsay came from a corner on the left-hand side. It was kind of put in the middle of the 6-yard box, and Liam Lindsay, he was running in at pace, and as soon as he got his head to it, you were never going to stop that from there. Well, we're going back up on the cash out, 67 pence. Cambridge 2, Charlton 1, that's a half-time now. Brentford have just taken the lead away at Bournemouth. That's in the EFL Cup at the Vitality Stadium. We'll have a look at this one now. So the ball came out. It was just lumped back into the edge of the penalty area. What were Bournemouth doing? Bournemouth were asleep at the back. And Fabio Cavallo, he was the first to react. Bournemouth 0, Brentford 1. Simple as that. It was just a ball lumped to the edge of the box. Brentford won the header, and Cavallo reacted quicker than anybody. Is that Cavallo who used to be at Liverpool? He looked a good player. He did look a good player when he was I saw him in pre-season before last season. He looked sharp. Sterling Albion 1, Hibernian under-21s 1. Rudy Molotnikov on 35 minutes, getting Hibernian back level there. Cash out's hovering at 50p. Just having a look at this goal here for against Stoke. Oh, lovely, cool, calm finish there for Bradford. Bristol Rovers 2, Tottenham Hotspur under-21s 4. Tynan Thompson on 58 minutes, increasing Tottenham leading that one again. Bristol Rovers did get it back to within 1, but Tottenham pulling away again there. That's what I wanted to have a look for, to see if I can get these penalties. Frankie James says, "Wash your mouth out." I don't know I don't know what I've said. Oh, that ball into the penalty area there for Tottenham. Bosh. Straight in. Good finish there. Burnley 1. Derby 1. Bobby Clark on 35 minutes. Nice finish there. Keeper no chance. Yeah, wash your mouth out. I don't know what. Honestly, can't think what I've said. Bromley 1, Wickham 1. Bromley back on level terms thanks to Jude Arthurs on 35 minutes. Let's have a look. Excuse me, can we find these Celtic penalties? Well, Celtic have just missed their first penalty. Oh, my word. Oh, dear. Dear. I don't understand this. So, Celtic are playing. And on TNT Sports, we've got Paphos against Red Star Belgrade. Or you can have Sturm Graz, Bodo Glimt. Where on earth? Why have we not got Celtic on here? I'm not going using VPN and finding it. We'll just keep you updated as the scores come in for that. Let's have a look at this Bromley goal, Jude Arthur. So it comes from a long throw on the right-hand side into the penalty area. It's headed clear, but then just volleyed into the top of the net from Arthurs. Pick that one out, he says. And we know what Bromley can do in this in these cup matches. Was it who was it who they give a right good game to and went out on penalties? Wrexham. Oh, dear me. Karat Almaty, they've missed their penalty as well. Schmeichel went to the left and he tried dinking it down the middle, but he got too much on it. He's hit the crossbar. Oh, and Celtic have missed their second penalty. Oh, my word, what is going on? If you're a Celtic fan, this must be doing your brains in. Absolutely must be doing your brains in. Shrewsbury 2, Chelsea under-21s 1. John Marquis on 65 minutes giving Shrewsbury the lead. Almaty, the manager, must be absolutely tearing his hair out, trying to do a Panenka down the middle and hitting the crossbar. But then Celtic are letting them get away with it. Now, 3 penalties taken, 3 penalties missed. Frankie James says Liverpool. Oh, yeah, no, he played for Liverpool. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. He played for Liverpool and looked good. And then in the pre-season, that was before last season, but then they sold him. Right, Almaty have just scored their second penalty, so it's 1-0. It is 1-0. Go on, I'm going to have to open this door. A little bit of air in. Woo. Speaking of looking sharp, Jimmy getting ready for Friday night's game. Burnley again on the attack here against Derby. Cross to the back post. Oh, keeper's in the right spot there. Headed at the keeper as much as him saving it, but Burnley will maybe regret that one later. Frankie James says snap. And the angle steps up and it's in. Right, so it's 1-1 on penalties. Celtic against Kairat, but Celtic behind on the penalty count now. Schmeichel's trying to put him off here, as they do. Yeah, that's in. So it's advantage to Kairat Almaty, 2-1 on penalties. Both teams got 2 penalties left to take. It's almost like Frankie snap. It's almost like they didn't want to. Samuel Archer, sorry, Tottenham under 21s. Samuel Archer, 65 minutes. He's not scored. He's been a naughty boy. He's been sent off. He's not going for an early bath at 65 minutes. Not an early bath, is it? Reading 2, AFC Wimbledon 1. Mamadi Kamara on 70 minutes, putting Reading into the lead there. And cash out, we're at 24 pence. Let's have a look at Mamadi Kamara here. So Reading into the penalty area down that left-hand side. Pulled back across that corridor of uncertainty. Kamara was unmarked and just side-footed it past the hapless keeper. We've had a goal at Carrow Road. It's Norwich 0, Southampton 1. Cameron Archer on 42 minutes, putting Southampton into the lead. Let's have a look at what's gone on here. Oldham 1, Man City under 21s 4. Zangari on 69 minutes, wrapping that one up. Oh, bad pass there. And Cameron Archer just put it to the keeper's top right in the postage stamp on the left-hand side. No chance for the keeper there. Norwich giving the ball away. Paid the ultimate price. Score correction. Spartak Moscow 3, Paris 0. Celtic need to score this. If they don't score this, Celtic, they are out. Straight down the middle and the keeper saved it. Celtic are out of the Champions League. So out of the 5 penalties they've took, they managed to score 2. That's not good enough. Not good enough. The fans that have spent that 9 hours flying and travelling to get to this game, that's a disappointing outcome, that. And an Athletic 0, Stenos Muir 1. Nicky Jamieson on 43 minutes, giving Stenos Muir the lead. And confirmation that Kairat Almaty win 3-2 on penalties. Celtic just scoring 2 out of 5 penalties. What on earth? They must have practiced before this game, surely to God, for penalties. And Almaty, one of the players, tried doing a Panenka down the middle and hit the crossbar. Beat Schmeichel. Schmeichel went to his left, but the crossbar came to Celtic's aid, but it wasn't enough. Just not good enough. Let's have a look who's letting me down on the wager at the minute. We don't want any 0-0s. Who's 0-0? There'll be one sneaking in there. Birmingham and Port Vale's currently 0-0. Accrington and Doncaster 0-0. Wigan and Stockport 0-0. Spartans Peterhead 0-0 and Millwall Coventry 0-0. Blimey. It's not looking good. I'm surprised we've got 31 pence as a cash out offer there. Yeah, don't forget to join us on Friday night, 7:30 kickoff. Wisła Kraków, the mighty Wisła Kraków, away at Legnica. Legnica languishing in the Betclic one, but don't let that fool you. Legnica are a pretty decent side, and especially at home. So it's not going to be an easy game, let's put it that way. However, we're still expecting 3 points. Playing so well, Bisper at the minute. And EFL Cup. Birmingham 0, Port Vale 1. Jaheim Headley on 45 minutes, giving Port Vale a late lead in that first half. Sturm Graz 1, Bodo Glimt 1. Sidi Jatta on 30 minutes, getting Sturm Graz back level. And Shrewsbury 3, Chelsea under-21s 1. Will Boyle on 72 minutes. There is a joke in there or a pun. I just can't think of it at the moment. And not so fast, Jimmy. Bristol Rovers 3. Tottenham Hotspur under-21s 4. Isaac Hutchinson on 69 minutes, giving Bristol Rovers a lifeline. They keep getting within striking distance in this game, Bristol Rovers, but can't quite get back level before Tottenham pull away again. And what did we say earlier on? Swansea 1. Plymouth the comeback Kings 1. Brendan Sarpong Waiadu, the new, I think he's a centre of defence, I think, on 45 minutes. So I'm assuming that's from a corner. He's had an up and down season, mostly down from what I've seen so far from Waiadu, but he's got a couple of goals as well. Give plenty away though, from what I've seen of him. But back on level terms, Swansea 1, Plymouth 1. There'll be some disappointed Celtic fans tonight. Not only the fact that they've gone out of the Champions League, the manner in which they've gone out. Missing 3 penalties out of 5. Shocking. Alloa 0, St Mirren under-21s 1. Evan Mooney 1 minute into added on time at the end of the first half, getting St Mirren into the lead. Aye, cash out's going up a little bit, 25 pence. Half-time, Cove Rangers 0, Dundee under-21s 0. St Andrews, it's still Birmingham 0, Port Vale 1. Beautiful cross in for that goal that put Port Vale into the lead. I mean, sometimes you've just got to say, maybe they could have stopped the cross coming in. But apart from that, it's just a good goal. Elgin City 2, Dundee under-21s 0. I did see the goal scorer, but it went through before I could let you know, and it's gone off the screen now as all the half times are coming through. Let's have a look at Waiadu. It must have come from a long throw or a corner. Millwall 1, Coventry 0. Massimo Luongo on 33 minutes, giving Millwall the lead. That was one of mine. Yeah, it was from a corner. So it's from the right-hand side, put on the penalty spot. Oh, sorry, that was Millwall against Coventry. Massimo Luongo on 33 minutes. I thought it was Argyle then for a moment. Better clean my glasses, I think. So who's 0-0 so far on the bet? Who is 0-0? For some reason, it was almost 4-1 over 2.5 goals in the Wolves and West Ham game, which is a little bit surprising. It was a good value, that, to me, especially now Wolves have taken the lead with that penalty miss, but putting the rebound in. Half time, Wigan 0, Stockport 0. Not sure if I had that as one of my games. I thought there might have been goals in that one, actually. Yeah, Wigan and Stockport 0-0. Stockport like a goal, don't they? So, half-time, Norwich 0, Southampton 1. Spartans and Peterhead still 0-0. As is Wigan, Stockport, Accrington and Doncaster. Go on, get some goals going in. Could do it winning 12.5 grand. Get Frankie a takeaway. Millwall 1, Coventry 0. How long is that? Well, the comeback's complete. We're just saying Bristol Rovers couldn't quite get back on level terms with Tottenham without Tottenham pulling away. But Fabrizio Cavagen on 73 minutes, he's levelled things up for Bristol Rovers. Top effort there. Bristol Rovers 4, Tottenham under 21s 4. Getting your money's worth there if you like a goal. Any neutrals who have gone? A lot of people do, don't they? They go ground hopping. You've been thoroughly entertained so far. And what, 73 minutes? So we've got 17 minutes plus a little bit of added on time to go. Half-time, Bromley 1, Wickham 1. And Bournemouth 0, Brentford 1. That's also a half-time. Any of you guys who were into your motorbike racing? News came out yesterday, didn't it? Jonathan Ray, World Superbike champion on many occasions. He's announced his retirement at the end of this season, so hopefully he'll stay safe. We're just going to see this goal now for Plymouth. It came from the left-hand side. Waidu at the back post, using his strength to hold off the fullback there. Finished it well. Yeah, he's had a couple of goals. Got sent off for Plymouth as well in this season. It's been eventful since he turned up, that's for sure. So these Carabao Cup games, they go to penalties, don't they? Half-time. Sunderland 0, Huddersfield 1. That's live on Sky Sports Plus now, if you have that facility. And we've just seen an equaliser coming in for West Ham just after half-time, sorry. So Wolves 1, West Ham 1, goal scorer to follow. That's even quicker than what's coming across the bottom. Spartak Moscow for Paris 0. Good result for Spartak. Been a little bit inconsistent over this last month or so, and it was Thomas Souček on 50 minutes getting West Ham back on level terms. No doubt that'll have been from a corner or a long throw or something like that if Souček's up there. We'll get to see that one in a moment. Good pro Souček, and he's done well for West Ham. Talking to my son-in-law Carl, and he reckons West Ham could be going down this season. He's a massive Liverpool fan, so what does he know about football? Got all my grandchildren supporting Liverpool as well. I never thought I'd see the day. So I don't know what Souček's doing up there. It was a cross to the back post there, and he's just finished well, Souček. He's celebrating well, big smile on his face, rightly so. Potter, the manager, can't hide a little smile on his face, chewing his gum ferociously. He's got to be under pressure, hasn't he? In the league, that is for sure. So maybe this, if they can get a result tonight, sometimes it's the cup, isn't it, that gets you going. And you carry that form on into the league, But do you know the way this league started, the Premier League? I know we're only a couple of games in, but you don't want to be getting off to a bad start. That is for sure. You know, when you're getting Sunderland picking up 3 points and all 3 teams who came up going to go back down. I doubt it. I know it does happen, but I doubt it this season, so I just don't think so. What are Burnley going to do in the Premier League? Are they going to stay up? Are they going to go down? I don't know. What are Leeds going to do? I wouldn't like to put money on any of them staying up. But I'm not convinced that any of them are going to go down. I don't have a real firm favourite, so too early, it's supposed to tell. Millwall 1, Coventry 0. It was Luongo on 33 minutes. It's a free kick. Oof. This isn't the goal. It was just a chance from Grimes. Got it up and over the wall and just hit the base of the post. Went out for a goal kick. Unlucky there from Grimes. Certainly did the keeper there. Hillsborough, 40 minutes gone. It's still Sheffield Wednesday 0. Leeds 0. I'd like to see the stands now the game's kicked off, whether some fans have come in or whether they have stayed away. Like I said, one of the stands, there was just one fan in the stand. The main stand had a few more people in it, but definitely a protest taking place tonight. Oldham 1, Man City under 21s 5. Goal scorer to follow on that one. £54 on the cash out. Chance of a KFC tonight, Frankie. Oldham 1, Man City under 21s 5. It was Ashton Muir on 83 minutes, wrapping things up there for Manchester City. Do you know, last night, my beloved Wisła Kraków, in theory, pulled ahead in the league. We've played 6, won 6. We've got a full 100% record. That's the final score now. Spartak Moscow 4, Paris 0. Yeah, the reason being, in the league, the BetClick won. Viechta played, and I was doing a video, and I thought, oh, in the background, I'd just put the final few minutes on as I was doing the video about what was going on with Cutler and his injury and what have you. Nothing to worry about there. But Viechta, they got pulled back in the last minute by Lexner. So that finished 2-2. So now the level on games played with Wisła. But Wisła, we now have a 4-point lead at the top. Also, Chucha. They were sitting in 4th place. They remain in 4th place, but they lost last night to Stal Mielec, who came down from the Ekstraklasa, the Polish Premier League. They've not done too well, though, this season. Started off with a defeat in the first game because they played against Wisła Kraków. And they then, Stal Mielec, they got a draw with Lexner. They lost to LKS Woods, and they've won the last 2 now against Odra Opole and Chucha. Chucha still in 4th place, but they've played a game more now, and they're still on 11 points, so 7 points behind us. This were going great guns, and if you saw it at the weekend, or this match behind, fantastic second half. Absolutely fantastic second half. Just Redardo getting his hat-trick. And then Ardit Nikaj, our on loan striker from Albania. Came on and scored a great goal on his debut. The build-up was good as well with Krzyzanowski down that left-hand side. Playing a nice little dink in the penalty area. And he's a big old unit as well, is Ardit Nikaj. Put one past the keeper, the smile on his face. Good finish. We've got another goal. It's Cambridge 3 and 1. Cambridge took the lead through Brophy on 15 minutes. He's having a good season, Brophy, getting plenty of goals for Cambridge. Another one down that right-hand side. Cross comes in, and it was one of them back heel flicks, and then it came to the back post. It's kept out at first, but then bundled in. Cambridge is just quicker to the ball, and it was Zach Bradshaw on 55 minutes who got that final touch. Charlton won't be too happy with the defending there. Just not reacting quick enough. Shouts at 44 pence. Hertha Wells 2. St Polton 3. That's a final score. And now they've put across Hertha Wells 2, St Polton 3, a goal. So I'm assuming it came late in that game. The final score came through before they actually put the goal up. Molineux, it's still Wolves 1, West Ham 1. Do you know these? I know they're all professionals and what have you, and every chance that I'm seeing now, it's Leeds. Shot came in from the straight at the keeper. No problem. Two powder puff, as they say. Stranraer 2, Rangers under 21s 1. Aidan McCallion on 61 minutes with a penalty, getting Rangers back into that game. But Stranraer still leading by 2-1. If you know, you know. Half time, Millwall 1, Coventry 0. If you don't know, Stranraer is a reference to Phoenix Knights and Peter Kay. If you've never seen it, great comedy series that was. That's the spin-off of Max and Paddy actually came from Phoenix Knights. If you've never watched them, fantastic. Queen of the South 1, Clyde 1. Robbie Leach on 46 minutes for Clyde. Robbie Leach has been getting some goals for Clyde at the minute. I just remember calling his names out on these football specials. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. And if you can share the screen, share the channel, that'd be fantastic. I'd love you forever. They'll love you forever anyway, but you know what I mean. Every little helps. Trying to build the channel up now. My grandson Adam keeps telling me, 8 years old he is, something about a diamond buzzer or something, a diamond button. No idea what he's on about. He knows way more about YouTube than I do. And he's 8 years old. Just coming up to half time in the game from Sunday. Almost 33,000 in the crowd at Viswa. I think it was 32,700 and something. The capacity is 33,100 and a few. Good effort from the fans. Top effort and top fans. It is half time now. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leeds 0. Better get going. Going dark earlier now. Finished Paphos 0, or half time, sorry, apologies. Paphos 0, Red Star Belgrade 0. That game is live on TNT if you want to watch it. If you've got Sky Sports Plus, there's loads of games on there behind the red button tonight. Let's have a quick look at the old cash outs here. That's going on. Yeah, we're at 34 pence. Who's the 0-0 is letting me down now? I know that, yeah. Accrington and Doncaster. Wigan and Stockport still 0-0. As is Spartans and Peterhead. Come on, get some goals in. Give us a fighting chance. A pound stake, return £12,675. I'd be happy just to get... I'll tell you what, offer me £6,000 now and I'll take it. There's not many poor bookmakers, is there? If any. If you're trading the markets, don't forget, options expiry on the commodities today. That'll be for midnight. Have a look at the max pain on the options expiry. That's where the prices will be heading. Just a little tip for you there. Oh, it's all gone wrong now for Wolves. Wolves 1, West Ham 2. That's quicker than Sky even. If you're watching Catch It Live now, this will be quicker than if you're watching Sky. We're on ultra low latencies tonight, so it's... Who's the goal scorer? Let's have a look. We'll talk you through it now. Oh, it's just come across the bottom there. You heard it here first. Lovely cross in there from Jared Bowen on the right-hand side. And it's Paqueta. Paqueta with a diving header. Potter's on the sideline. Calm down, it's never in doubt. I bet inside, I bet his stomach's churning inside Potter. Lucas Paqueta on 63 minutes. Could that be the goal that saves his job? I'm thinking back to when Mark Robbins scored against Norwich for Manchester United and saved Sir Alex Ferguson's job. It's little things like this that can turn a season and a career around, so let's not underestimate it. Obviously, Wolves could still come back, but you never know. East 5-3, Kilmarnock under-21s, 1 Nathan Austin on 51 minutes, getting East 5 further into the lead. Gotta get myself comfortable, I think. Just need to get some goals in this second half. Start putting Betfair under a little bit of pressure. Wigan and Stockport, still 0-0, but they've just kicked off in the second half. Just got that feeling we could be on for a few shekels tonight. Frankie. KFC's on the way. Just hang fire though. Let's not jump the gun. Right, let's get comfortable. Shrewsbury 3, Chelsea under-21s 1. That is a full-time result. Oh, it's a bit comfier. Just had a little check then. I thought, hope I turned my microphone on. I had. Don't panic, I had. So yeah, just in case you've just joined us, if you have, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and give us a thumbs up. We'll love you forever. Join us Friday night for Wisła Kraków away at Legnica in the Polish Bet Click 1. Wisła, we are going great guns, 100% record from 6 matches so far. Scottish Challenge Cup, it is Alloa 0, St Mirren under-21s 2. Fraser Taylor on 51 minutes, doubling St Mirren's lead. And also Annan Athletic 1, Stenhouse Muir 1. Trialist B on 52 minutes, getting the home side back on level terms there. That's not his name. We don't know who Trialist B is. If he's Trialist B, who's Trialist A? I wonder. Be a bit of a bummer, that, wouldn't it? If it's like a 30-yard screamer, and then all that comes up is that you've scored an athletic goal, and you're down as Trialist B. Full-time Reading 2, AFC Wimbledon 1, and Elgin City 2, Dundee United under-21s 1. Jamie Forrest on 51 minutes, giving a lifeline there to Dundee, but they are still trailing. Don't forget, tomorrow night on terrestrial TV, Grimsby against Manchester United in the EFL Cup Round 2. As my son-in-law pointed out to me earlier, Carl, thank you very much for pointing it out to me. Thanks, not thanks. When was the last time we joined the EFL Cup in Round 2? Shocking. Shocking, absolute shambles. Someone, I can't remember who, someone was pointing out the Ruben Amorim, his start that he's had at Old Trafford. You compare it to other managers. How is he not under pressure? I'm not saying he should be sacked, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But somebody was pointing out, what if Gareth Southgate had come as manager last season and had the record that Gareth Southgate's got now? You'd be screaming from the rooftops, sack the manager. So it's a good job that Ruben Amorim has got the charisma that he's got, because I think the fans will give him some time. And they're also aware that a lot of the players that he's got in there just aren't good enough anymore for Manchester United. I mean, for me, why on earth is Kobbie Mainoo not playing? Oh, dear me. I just don't understand it at all. I mean, Agate came on the weekend. Why not Kobbie Mainoo? It's not that long ago he was the next big thing for playing for England and playing well for England and playing well for United and getting vital goals. And I know he had a little bit of an injury, but I mean, come on. He needs to be getting back in. He needs to be playing because he wants out otherwise. Cardiff 3, Cheltenham 0. Joel Colwell on 51 minutes, giving Cardiff an unassailable lead in my view there. Cheltenham are not coming back from that, are they? Cardiff playing well as well, so they're still top of the league. I'm not sure, I haven't checked, but doing really, really well. Turf Moor, it's still Burnley 1, Derby 1. Ramsey on 4 minutes, putting Derby in the lead. Burnley there had a chance. I don't know I think it was a shot. It was such an acute angle. Keeper went for it, but kind of was bending away from the crossbar, so never really going in. Yeah, and why is Casemiro playing for Manchester United? He's no legs anymore. The only thing I can think is United want him in the spotlight. He's playing for us. It keeps his price up if somebody's going to buy him. Apart from that, I don't see the point. Yeah, he's got the experience, but he hasn't got the legs. Him and Bruno Fernandes in centre midfield, you're asking for trouble. Sunderland 0, Huddersfield 1 still. Castledine on 9 minutes, giving Huddersfield the lead. Oh, almost giving Sunderland an equaliser there. Messing about at the back. The keeper's not happy. He did well, the keeper. It's full time. Bristol Rovers 4, Tottenham Hotspur under 21s 4. So penalties being taken there. They just couldn't quite get there, Bristol Rovers. Kept getting within a goal of Tottenham, and Tottenham would move away until the end. They did manage to pull them back. So can they go one further and knock Tottenham out of the cup? Carroll Road, it's still Norwich 0, Southampton 1. Archer on 42 minutes, giving Southampton the lead. Corner comes in from the right-hand side here for Norwich. He's headed clear. Volleyed goalwards. What a save by the keeper. He would have been a little bit unsighted there as well, but blimey, great save. I think I've got my hair cut like Sue Smith. Scottish Challenge Cup. Stirling Albion 2. Hibernian under 21s 1. Ryan Shanley on 58 minutes, putting Stirling Albion into the lead. Plenty of time for Hibs to get back into that game, but currently they are trailing. Cash out is down to 5 pence. Deep Vale, it's still Preston 2, Wrexham 1. Chance here for Preston. Edge of the box. Ooh. Just wide of the keeper's left-hand post. Keeper was scrambling there. Ryan Hardy got on the score sheet for Wrexham, once of Plymouth Argyle. Down to 4 pence now. Who's letting me down? We know who's letting me down now, don't we? The culprits are Accrington and Doncaster, Wigan and Stockport, Spartans and Peterhead. What's going on with these teams? Brick Community Stadium, it's still Wigan 0, Stockport 0, as we've just said. There was a bit of a cheer in the background then. I thought someone might have put the ball in the net, but no, not to be. Kyle Walker doing the reporting. Can't tell what he's saying, but his face looks like, yeah, not the best game. Who knows? Something might spark that game into life. Let's hope they do it quickly. Yeah, in case you're joining us late, just to announce that Jonathan Ray, World Superbike rider, has announced his retirement at the end of this season. Wish him and Tash all the best, and his kids. Barnsley 1, Rotherham 1. John Russell on 59 minutes, getting Barnsley back on level terms. Oh, Bournemouth almost equalised there from across from the left-hand side, just over the post, but Brentford still leading by that Carvalho goal on 34 minutes. Bournemouth 0, Brentford 1. That's a big old derby, isn't it, that Barnsley and Rotherham. Currently 1-1. Copperjacks Community Stadium, it's still Bromley 1, Wickham 1, Arthur on 35 minutes, and Vestergaard on 5 minutes, giving the away side the lead. But a lot of building work's been done at the stadium there. So some money being spent. Be a nice stand that for Bromley. There has been a goal. It's Wrexham. They're back on level terms with Preston. Let's have a look. Let's find the goal scorer out for you. It is Harry Ashfield on 59 minutes. So it's down the right-hand side. It looked like a cross coming in. It's headed clear. Ashfield with the shot. Oh, a massive deflection there. Off, I don't know who that is, number 6 for Preston. Looks like Pudsey Burr. Got a big bandage around his head, but went past the keeper. Keeper was almost going in the other direction. They all count though. Preston 2, Wrexham 2, and Harry Ashfield will be claiming that because it was on target, despite the huge deflection. Could do with a deflection at Accrington and Doncaster, Peterhead and Spartans. Turf Moor, still Burnley 1, Derby 1. Chance here for Burnley. Ball's crossed in. Oh, put over the crossbar from about 8 yards. It was a volley, but it was behind him. I don't know who it was, but difficult chance. But would have hoped to have got it on target at least, but trying to volley it from behind you is never easy. Challenge Cup up in Scotland, and an Athletic 1, Stenhousemuir 2. Ross Taylor on 62 minutes, putting Stenhousemuir into the lead. And East Kilbride 3, Motherwell under 21s 0. Jamie Hamilton on 62 minutes. Pulling away now, East Kilbride. Just having a look here at all the Hillsborough fans, the Chef Wednesday fans. They're not at the ground. They are in the pub in a big beer garden supporting from there. They are not going to the stadium. That's a nice way to protest, isn't it? That, sit in a beer garden. Doesn't really help the club with the lack of revenue, but at some point you've got to take a stand, haven't you? And if that's the way they think they're going to get things changed, then good on them, I say. Stranraer 3, Rangers under 21s 1. Corey O'Donnell with an 80th minute penalty. Stranraer running away there. Still time for Rangers to come back, but 10 minutes plus a little bit of added on time. They're going to have to get moving. Cash outs at 1 pence now. Blimey. There's been a goal. Stoke 0, Bradford 3. George Lapsley on 62 minutes, giving Bradford a third. So, yeah, it looks like it's curtains for Stoke tonight. No, cash out value too low. Not even a penny they're offering at Betfair. Not even a penny. Time for a quick drink. On the weekend, commentating on the Wisła game, half time, we went through what had been going on off the field, which is almost as interesting as what's going on the field at Wisła. And missed a goal. Fortunately, I was able to rewind it, see the goal, catch up with play, no damage done. Just a geezer, one of the live chat regulars, gave me a yellow card for that. Well deserved. But nobody said, hey, in live chat, nobody said, you've missed a goal, Jimmy, you've missed a goal. They hung me out to dry, they did. They hung me out to dry. We're back up with a penny. Who scored? Norwich and Southampton. Norwich 0, Southampton 2. It was Ryan Fraser on 62 minutes getting Southampton second on the night. Norwich giving Southampton the first one, really, just by giving the ball away in a dangerous position. And now Southampton look like they're going to be going through. Still enough time for Norwich to come back, but yeah, time will start running against them shortly. Let's have a look at this goal for Bradford. Oh, we're going to see the Southampton goal first. The second one at Norwich. So it was Southampton coming down that left-hand side. Ball played down the channel. Poor defending. Poor defending. The defender misses it. And Fraser just latched onto it. One touch past the keeper. Not good if you're a Norwich fan to see a goal like that come against you. George Lapsley, are we going to see his goal? His third for Bradford. Long ball down that left-hand channel. Oh, turned the defender inside out twice and then smashed it to the keeper. Keeper with a save, but Lapsley there backing up. Simplest of tap-ins. Cash out too low again. Oh, dear me. There's always one or two teams in there that stay 0-0 just to cock your bet up. Starting to get on my nerves with that now. The season's early though. We'll get it one day. There has been a goal as well. It is now Wolves 2, West Ham 2. Jorgen Strand Larsen on 82 minutes, getting Wolves back on level terms. So it's played into the box, pulled to the edge of the box, and then just rattled towards the keeper. Keeper saves it with his legs. The ball comes back out, and Strand Larsen, first time, just puts it back to where it came from, past the keeper. How many more million has gone on Strand Larsen's price tag now? If you're a Newcastle owner, Newcastle are after him, aren't they? And he wouldn't go, or the offer was turned down. Whichever way you want to look at it. We've just got another goal coming through here. Bournemouth 0, Brentford 2 at the Vitality Stadium. Thiago on 65 minutes, ripped, absolutely ripped. Bournemouth open. Bournemouth trying to get back, but still outnumbered at the back. Bit of a lucky deflection, but Thiago with just one touch past the keeper. Keeper left exposed there. Probably Bournemouth pushing forward, trying to get that equaliser, but they've paid the ultimate price. They're now losing by 2-0. Barnsley 2, Rotherham 1. Adam Phillips on 68 minutes, putting Barnsley into the lead against Rotherham. Big derby there in Yorkshire. David Ferguson, East Kilbride, foul play on 68 minutes. He's been sent off. And full-time, Bristol Rovers win 5-4 on penalties against Tottenham. They've rode the luck all night, Bristol Rovers. They managed to get back eventually level 4-4. And on penalties, they have gone through 5-4. Well done to Bristol Rovers. Can't remember if they're the gas heads or not. Frankie confused me on the weekend. And no, what a game at Molineux. It's now Wolves 3, West Ham 2. So what's gone on here? Edge of the box. Nice little 1-2. Shot comes in. Keeper saves with his knees. This time it comes back out. Another cross comes in. Wow. And it's that man again. It's that man again. Jorgen Strand Larsen. Heading it past the keeper. Josh Woods for Accrington. Second bookable offence. He's gone for a bath on 71 minutes. Maybe we'll get a goal now. They're down to 10 men. Queen of the South 2, Clyde 1. Curtis Guthrie on 72 minutes. Putting Queen of the South into the lead there. In this Wolves and West Ham game, no keeper seems to be able to save a shot with the hands. It's coming off the knees, the feet, wherever. Coming back out into play. And they're paying the ultimate price of goals going in. What's that? Three in that game now where that's happened. But Potter, like, looking really, yeah, everything's under control when they took the lead after losing 1-0. Not so. 2 quick fire goals there for Wolves, and Wolves are back in charge. That was one of my games as well, and they were not expecting a lot of goals in that game because it was 4.8 to 1, so that's 3.8 to 1 on decimals. Oof. Derby getting away with one there. Burnley just hitting the post from a rebound on a free kick. Still 1-1 though at Turf Moor, Burnley and Derby. Dumbarton 1, Hearts under 21s 0. Scott Honeyman on 70 minutes, giving Dumbarton the lead. What's going on here now? Sunderland and Huddersfield. It was Sunderland 0, Huddersfield 1. And it's almost 70 minutes gone at the Stadium of Light, and it's still Sunderland 0, Huddersfield 1. Castledean on 9 minutes. Chance here for Sunderland from a free kick. Keeper tips it over. Good save. Cove Rangers 1, Dundee under 21s 0. David Egwebo on 70 minutes, giving Cove Rangers the lead. Was that one of mine? No. Still waiting on Spartans and Peterhead. What's going on? Stramrat for Rangers under 21s 1. Scott Ruff on 89 minutes. Putting that one to bed now for Stramrat. Rangers won't be coming back from that one. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. Share the feed, the site. I love you forever. Not the site, the channel. Love you forever. Hillsborough still Sheffield Wednesday 0, Leeds 0. Every chance though is for Leeds. Really pushing the luck though. Sheffield Wednesday, he almost beat the keeper at the near post there. Just hit the outside of the post. Always going, never going in though, that one from Leeds. A lot of the fans staying away tonight. One fan in the stand before kick-off. And we've just seen pictures of the fans at the pub in a park. They're watching from there as a protest to the owner. Let's have a look what the cash out is. Too low. Still too low, and rightly so. When Accrington and Doncaster, still 0-0. Need over 2.5 goals in that game. Wigan and Stockport, still 0-0. Need over 2.5 goals in that game. Spartans, Peterhead, still 0-0. And time's running out. We need a miracle now, Frankie. We need a miracle if I'm going to buy you a KFC tonight. St Andrews still Birmingham 0, Port Vale 1. Headley on 45 minutes. Just into added on time it was, giving Port Vale the lead, and that's the way it stayed. Still no more goals added. If you're watching, if you've had a wager, let us know. Live chat is open. We can cheer your bet on, because mine's going down the cars here, I think. Yeah, don't forget, we've got Wisła Kraków away at Legnica on Friday night in the Polish BetClick 1. That's a 7:30 kickoff. On, I think it's Saturday, we've also got the Wigan Warriors. Not sure who they're playing yet, but join us for that one as well. We have finally had a goal. Accrington 0, Doncaster 1. Owen Bailey on 75 minutes. Accrington down to 10 men now, so at least we're on the scorecard in that one. Still need another couple of goals, but what is going on with Wigan? Wigan and Stockport. Well, Stockport are goal monsters, aren't they? Eric Suller for East Kilbride, 68 minutes. He's not scored. He's been a naughty boy. He's been sent off for foul play. What's going on with Spartans and Peterhead? Still 0-0. Come on. Don't you know I'm relying on this? Queen of the South 3, Clyde 1. Taylor Charters on 78 minutes, giving Queen of the South, I'm going to say, an unassailable lead. Still time, but it looks like they will be going through in the cup. Vitality Stadium, still Bournemouth 0, Brentford 2. Chance here for Bournemouth, though, down the right-hand side. Yeah, ball's going in. Defender comes across and clears it off the line. It looks like it's not going to be. It's not going to be. It's not going to be Bournemouth's night tonight. Keeper with a partial save as it kind of went through his legs. There's been a goal in the Champions League playoff. It's Paphos 0, Red Star Belgrade 1. Mirko Ivanovic on 60 minutes, giving Red Star the lead. Stadium Light, 75 minutes gone. Sunderland 0, Huddersfield 1. Castledine on 9 minutes. It stayed like that. Chance here for Sunderland, though. Played into a penalty area. Deflection. Back into the box. Pulled across that 6-yard box. How's that not gone in? I don't know. But it hasn't. So they're still trailing Sunderland. And, yeah, full-time up in Scotland. Stranraer 4. Rangers under 21s 1. That is a final score. That'll be not a good result that for Rangers under 21s, but not as bad as what happened to Celtic. If you're joining us late, going out of the Champions League playoff on penalties. They could only score 2 of their 5 penalties. Not good enough. Chance here for Wolves. Shot comes in. Oh my word! Absolutely rasping shot. The keeper was beat, but it just carried on rising and just sort of didn't skim the top of the post, but was near enough to make it rattle with the draft. Inverness Cali Thistle 2, Aberdeen under 21s 1. Chankazimba on 77 minutes, giving Cali Thistle a lead in the cup. Spartans and Peterhead, we've had a goal. Come on. Montrose 1, 4-0. Mateus Machado on 77 minutes, putting Montrose into the lead. I just need a goal now to get things going in the Wigan game and the Peterhead game. East 5-3, Kilmarnock under 21s 2. Duncan Barlow on 18 minutes. Pulling one back there for Kilmarnock. 10 minutes, a bit of stoppage time to go, but they're still trailing by 3-2. And Spartans 1, Peterhead 0. Blair Henderson on 77 minutes. Come on, get some goals in that game. And Sheffield Wednesday 1, Leeds 0. Goal scorer to follow. I'm quite surprised at that because every time there's been any action in that game, it's been Leeds. It just shows what a bizarre game football can be. Calvert-Lewin's just come on as well for Leeds, but it's Sheffield Wednesday who've gone in front. Well, let's tell you what's gone on. So it's Sheffield Wednesday down the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Oh, and a volley. The keeper palms it away, but then another shot comes in from the side. I think it's a cross, actually. It goes through the keeper's legs and just rolls over the line. It was Carl. They've given it to Carl Darlow, a 63rd minute own goal. That's the keeper because it was not going in. It wasn't going in. As it's been drilled across, it's hit the keeper on his heel and gone in. Accrington 0, Doncaster 2. Doncaster running away with this one now. Goal scorer to follow. Accrington down to 10 men, and that's when Doncaster started scoring some goals. It was Ben Close on 82 minutes, doubling the lead. Need another goal in that game. Here we go. Come on, let's see what the cash out is. It won't be anything because still letting me down are Wigan and Stockport. Wigan and Stockport are letting me down, and that's me only 0-0 now. So hopefully, Birmingham Port Vale, I need some goals as well. 10 minutes to go. Still Birmingham 0, Port Vale 1. No cash out offered, so Betfair are convinced that it's not going to come off. We'll see. Annan Athletic 1, Stenhousemuir 3. Dale Carrick on 82 minutes. Pulling away there for Stenhousemuir now. New striker coming in France, coming to West Ham tomorrow. I'm not sure what's going on there. Still Bournemouth 0, Brentford 2. Bournemouth trying to get back on level terms, but uphill tackle. Chance here, good save by the keeper. Can't even get one on the board yet, let alone 2 to get back level. Good save by the keeper there, though. Bournemouth, they're trying, as you would expect. Just need that little bit of luck. Plenty of time left in that game. 11 minutes plus a little bit of added on time, perhaps. At the Den, still Millwall 1, Coventry 0. Luongo on 33 minutes. Coventry from the weekend. Did they score all the goals in one game? 7-1 against QPR. Ouch. It has finished. Wolves 3, West Ham 2. What a comeback from Wolves. It's just not West Ham's season so far, is it? Potter doesn't look... he doesn't look any different. So he almost looks resigned. Inverness Cali Thistle 3, Aberdeen under-21s 1. Inverness pulling away there. Goal scorer to follow. It was Chankazimba. 82 minutes. He's got his hat-trick for Inverness Cali Thistle. So it looks like they're going to be going through. Norwich 0, Southampton 3. Goal scorer to follow. Oh, here we are. It was Kurya Matsuki on 81 minutes. Let's see what's going on. Matsuki has he's come on as a substitute, so it's down that right-hand side. Southampton, nobody's closed him down. Blimey, they'll regret that. Nobody closed him down, almost like, go on then, shoot. And shoot he did. And Matsuki, he'll never strike a ball better in his career. Just absolutely into that top corner. Keeper no chance. And it was from 25 yards plus. Elgin City 3, Dundee United, under-21s 1. Goal scorer to follow, but Elgin City pulling away there. And it was Kane Hester on 83 minutes. Yeah, wrapping that one up there. Leeds again, keeper with 2 fine saves there for Sheffield Wednesday, who still lead Leeds by 1-0. And East Kilbride 3, Motherwell under-21s 1. Goal scorer was Nathan Lawson on 84 minutes for East Kilbride. Sunderland 1, Huddersfield 1. At the Stadium of Light, Sunderland have finally got level after they've knocked at the door a couple of times. We'll be telling you the goal scorer and we'll be telling you what happened any second. No, it was Mark Guiu on 84 minutes for Sunderland. Let's see what happened here. Peter Smith reporting at the Stadium of Light. So it's come down the left-hand side. Crossed into the edge of the 6-yard box. And Guiu just got up above the defender, past the keeper. That's all it needed. 1-1 it is. Sterling 3, Hibernian under-21s 1. Goal scorer to follow, but Sterling pulling away in that one. That'll see them going through. I'm confident. Confident. And it was Russell McLean on 86 minutes getting that third for Stirling Albion. Wigan 1, Stockport County 0. That's one of my games. Let's be having a look. The goal scorer was Fraser Murray on 84 minutes. Come on, plenty of time there. Plenty of time for more goals. Come on. Every game now. Every game has got a goal in it now, I think. So we're in with a chance. It's only one of them where you need 2 late goals in a game, innit? Kelty Hearts and Celtic B. Celtic under-21s. Whipped into the back post there for Wigan. Fraser Murray didn't miss. Only about 2 yards out. And who's any more 0-0s? No, I've no 0-0s now. So we've got to be in with a fighting chance. You just need them late goals to go in and go in your games. Come on, KFC. Joe Morrison. East Kilbride, 87 minutes. He's not scored. He's been sent off for a second bookable offence, and he'll only get in there marginally before his teammates. Champions League playoffs, second leg. Sturm Graz 2, Bodo Glimt 1. Tim Tim Orman on 73 minutes, putting Sturm Graz into the lead. Chance there for Burnley. Good save by the keeper. Still 1-1. Burnley 1, Derby 1 at Turf Moor. 82 minutes gone. Karoy Anderson for Charlton. 12 minutes into added on time. He's not scored. He's been sent off. Second bookable offence. Oh, look at that behind me. The scenes at the Henrik Remont Stadium. That was Ardik Nikaj, our Albanian loan signing. First home game, came on and got a victory, and he also scored after he'd been on for the final 10-15 minutes. Like his celebration as well, one of them. Oh, Jared Bowen's not happy. Was going to go over the barriers then and have a go at the fans. He had to be restrained and put back on, so I'm not sure what's happened there. Bowen's not happy though. The West Ham fans are not happy and they let Bowen know about it. Bowen went over trying to remonstrate with them. He got pulled back. Not happy. All is not well. Won't be blowing bubbles tonight. Spartans FC 1, Peterhead 1. Craig McGuffey on 88 minutes, getting Peterhead back on level terms. One more and that section of bet will be up. And Burton 0, Lincoln 1. Ben House on 89 minutes, getting Lincoln vital lead there. If they want to go through, that is. Ben House, you can bank on him. Whee! Bank on the House. Got to explain them, they don't work. Jeff Stelling never had to, did he? He was the master. He was the master. When Gillette Soccer Saturday used to be fantastic. Yeah. Not the same as it used to be. Inverness 4. Aberdeen under 21s 1. Inverness pulling away there. That's a done deal. Goal scorer to follow. And it was indeed Billy Mackay on 89 minutes for Cali Thistle. Queen of the South 1, Queen of the South 3, Clyde 1. That's a final score. And Millwall 2, Coventry 0. It's not been Coventry's night tonight. Medical emergency up at the Stadium of Light, so play has been stopped. I think somebody's getting some CPR in the crowd, so the referee's blown his whistle and everything's come to a halt. Always since the jabs in it, all this has started happening. Millwall 2, Coventry 0. It was Kamal Grant on 76 minutes, doubling Millwall's lead. I'll be surprised if Coventry come back from that. I think they blew themselves out on the weekend. 7-1 against Coventry. Against QPR. Frank Lampard will have been delighted with that. Maybe not so tonight. Alloa 1, St Mirren under 21s 2. Alloa getting on the score sheet, but time's running out there if they're going to try and get anything from that game. And it is a full-time score now. Inverness Cali Thistle 4, Aberdeen under 21s 1. Let's see what happened with this Millwall goal. So it's a corner from the left-hand side, swung into the edge of the 6-yard box, and Grant just rose above everybody. He had the momentum and the height. Nothing the keeper could do there. And it was Lewis Bruin in the 91st minute getting that solitary goal for Alloa, still trailing. Maybe a couple of minutes left, but yeah, it's going to be a struggle to get anything from that. Still Alloa 1, St Mirren under 21s 2. Final score East 5-3, Kilmarnock under 21s 2. Argyle and Swansea, that's still 1-1. Swansea taking the lead, but Argyle getting back level through Waidu. St Andrews, it's still Birmingham 0, Port Vale 1. Headley in on the 45th minute, just into added on time at the end of that first half. That's the only goal of the game so far, and into added on time there, so it looks like Port Vale might be going through. Well, what did I just say? What did I just say? Alloa have equalised against St Mirren B. You can see there that it was Alloa 1, St Mirren under-21s 2, Lewis Bruin in the 91st minute. It's now coming through Alloa 2. So in the set, 2 goals in a minute. Luke Rankin in the 92nd minute, he makes it all square. Alloa 2, St Mirren under-21s 2. Just good to show what a funny game football is. And Preston 2, Wrexham 3. Kiefer Moore goes up with the keeper there. The keeper's saying Kiefer Moore used his height and knocked the ball out of his hand. Referee disagrees. Got to be stronger there, you Preston keeper. So, Kiefer Moore in the 92nd minute get what it looks like it's going to be the winner for Wrexham. Yeah, that's not going to get... It's not going to get chalked off. Julian Araujo for Bournemouth, 91 minutes. He's not scored, unfortunately. It's a second bookable offence. He's going off for a bath. Not an early bath, is it? But he's going off for a bath. Let's have a look what he got sent off for. What did Araujo get sent off for? So it's... Yeah, it's a bit... I don't know what's gone on there. He's a little bit unlucky there. Oh, it's the second yellow, that's what it's for. He kind of stood on a player on the floor. Let's have another look. Did he have any option not to do it? Yeah, oh, yeah. He was just a little bit late. Oh, my word. And in the 93rd minute, Alloa 2, after they just got back level with 2 goals in a minute, St Mirren under-21s have now scored a goal in the 93rd minute to give them the lead once again. Carnage at the end of that game. That's like 3 goals in 2 minutes. And now it's full time. Blimey. Blimey O'Reilly. Goals galore. Goals galore. Alloa, I wonder if they got level and switched off. They paid the price if they have. That's a final score now. Alloa 2, St Mirren under-21s 3. 3 goals in 2 minutes. Barnsley 2, Rotherham 1. That's a final score. We'll go through the scores in a moment. Right. I think, what time are we on? 22. Still being played. 80 minutes. Still Sheffield Wednesday 1, Leeds 0. That Darlow own goal. The keeper ball came in off his heel. Chance here for Leeds though. Floated edge of the 6-yard box. Well, I don't know what's gone on there, but Calvert-Lewin it is with Leeds. He jumped, but he turned his head as he was jumping. Almost hit the back of his head. I can't imagine if it was somebody like Andy Carroll doing that, you'd have seen him. He would have took one full in the face if he had to. Not Dominic Lewin there. Calvert-Lewin, he turned his head. That's not a good sign. There's been a goal late on. There's been a goal late on for Leeds now. 80 minutes. So it was... They've got numbers back, Sheffield Wednesday here, so I'm not sure how this goes. A nice little through ball there and a good finish. A good finish off. Goal scorer to follow. Number 2, it was Jaden Bogle on 81 minutes. Either way, Sheff Wednesday 1, Leeds 1. Burnley 2, Derby 1. Late goal here for Burnley. Let's have a look. Because we're into stoppage time here. 91st minute. And it is Oliver Sonne on 91 minutes. Nice play, edge of the box. Lovely through ball into the penalty area. Derby cut open by that. And nice calm finish, just slotted it past the keeper. Oliver Son on 91 minutes with a great finish, and it was a great finish as well. Nice and calm. Just what they needed, Burnley. Otherwise, you would have been going to penalties against Derby. No penalties tonight for Wrexham. They have seen off Preston by Preston 2, Wrexham 3. That is the final score now. And it's finished Cardiff 3, Cheltenham 0. Cardiff are having a great start to the season. I think it's that time. Let's have a look. Have we got the... have we got the final scores coming in? I think Darren Moore, Birmingham have been knocked out. He doesn't look too upset actually, but they've had a decent start. And the Port Vale have gone through though. Birmingham 0, Port Vale 1. Right, let's go through these final scores for you. So we'll start off with the EFL trophy. Actually, we won't. We'll start off with the EFL Cup. It was Reading 2, AFC Wimbledon 1. An EFL trophy. Bristol Rovers have gone through against Tottenham. It finished 4-4 the game, and Bristol Rovers went through 5-4 against Tottenham under 21s. Lots of goals in the end of that game. Oldham 1, Manchester City under 21s 5. Shrewsbury 3, Chelsea under 21s 1. Back to the EFL Cup, it was Cambridge United 3, Charlton 1, and Wolves 3, West Ham 2. Scotland Challenge Cup, Stranraer 4, Rangers under 21s 1. English EFL Cup, Accrington 0, Doncaster 2, Barnsley 2, Rotherham 1, Birmingham 0, Port Vale 1, Bournemouth 0, Brentford 2, Bromley and Wickham, that's 1-1, that'll be going into extra time. Burnley 2, Derby 1, that's in the 95th minute. Burton 0, Lincoln 1, Cardiff 3, Cheltenham 0, Millwall 2, Coventry 0. That's the latest score, 86 minutes on the clock. Norwich 0, Southampton 3. Preston 2, Wrexham 3. Stoke 0, Bradford City 3. Sunderland 1, Huddersfield 1. That's in the 9th minute of added on time. Swansea 1, Plymouth 1. That's going into extra. That'll be going into penalties now. Wigan 1, Stockport County 0. Scottish Challenge Cup. Alloa 2, St Mirren under 21s 3. Annan 1, Stenhousemuir 3. Cove Rangers 1, Dundee FC under 21s 0. Dumbarton 1, Hearts under 21s 0. East Fife 3, Kilmarnock under 21s 2. East Kilbride 3, Motherwell under 21s 1. Elgin City 3, Dundee United under 21s 1. Inverness 4, Aberdeen under 21s 1. Kelty Hearts 0, Celtic under 21s 1. Montrose 1, Forfar Athletic 0. Queen of the South 3, Clyde 1. Spartans 1, Peterhead 1. Stirling 3, Hibernian under 21s 1. And still being played in the EFL Cup, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Leeds 1. 86 minutes on the clock there. Champions League qualification matches. Paphos 0, Red Star Belgrade 1, 87 minutes on the clock there, still being played. And Sturm Graz 2, Bodo Glimt 1, 88 minutes on the clock there. And that is pretty much all that we've got. If you are joining us late and you're a Celtic fan, unlucky, going out on penalties against Almaty. 3 of the 5 penalties Celtic missed. Not good enough. But there you go. They are out. All that's left for me to say tonight is thanks to everyone who joined me in live chat. Frankie James, Molly Tennant, good to have you in there. We've got a stream supporter tonight, Ollie Stone, music production and mixing engineer. All the details you need there. If you need anything for YouTube, Spotify, TV, advertisements, get in touch with Ollie at olliestoneproduction@gmail.com. Don't forget to use the promo code Jimmy James for a huge, and it is a huge, 20% discount. He has said it is for a limited time only, so if you do need his services, don't delay. If you want the 20% discount, get in touch with Ollie Stone. Top of his field, we are lucky to have this offer. So if you're thinking about it, don't think too long. Take advantage. Right, on that note, all I will say is see me again on Friday evening at 7:30, just before, maybe 7:25. We'll go through the team lineups as the mighty Wisła Kraków. We take on Legnica in the Betclic 1. We are away, but we're still expecting 3 points. Keep this 100% record going in our position at the top. Let's cement it. Let us cement it. A late goal I've just seen go through. Millwall 2, Coventry 1. Had you right on 89 minutes with a penalty. So maybe not all is lost for Coventry. But time is definitely against them. Like I said, join me on Friday night and also on Saturday for the mighty Wigan Warriors as the Warriors take on. I think it's too late now to push Hull KR for the league leader shield, but we want that second spot against St Helens. And Wigan are playing on Saturday night, St Helens. Huge, huge, the biggest of rivals. Join us for that one. It's going to be a classic. It always is. It always is. So it won't disappoint. So all I can say is enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will see you on Friday night. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First.